Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Hello. What? I'm not in the talking mood today, am I? Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel, back with another video for you guys. As promised, I try not to miss any of my uploads, so here I am filming a garage video. I was gonna go on a little ride today, and honestly the weather was whack. It said it was supposed to rain, it didn't end up raining, but it was still like pretty cold and all that, and didn't have a special ride or anything planned. I just wanted to go, ride aimlessly. I have a few ideas, but that didn't happen today. But I realized that I have no content pretty much to edit and upload for you guys. So I figured, I've been getting asked a few times about some questions on YouTube and on Instagram and in my DMs, stuff like that. So I figured I would answer some of them in this video for you guys. First thing is that a question that I've gotten quite a few times that I said that I would answer in a future video, and that is, how have I been covering? That's the main thing. If you are new to the channel, then you wouldn't know that I crashed my last full carbon fiber V4S it's been about like 7 or 8 months. So yeah, time passed pretty quick, but it's been a while. It was a pretty bad accident. The bike got totaled and I broke my hip, fractured my thumb. Well, it didn't fracture, shattered my thumb actually, and got a bunch of road rash and stuff like that. So the main reason why I wear I don't know if you guys can see as well, but my ripped jeans is because I still have, my knees were the worst with the road rash. I was wearing jeans when I went down, and my knees got like the most out of the road rash. I don't know if you guys can see in this video, but this side is actually the good side. Everything is kind of like smooth. It's still like not fully recovered yet. It's like kind of like raw and sensitive, but this side is actually kind of good. Like, it's not that bad at all. I almost barely notice it. This side, on the other hand, you probably can't tell, but like there's still like a bump, and it's so this side isn't just road rash. What happened is that, like, when I looked at my knee after the accident, there was a big chunk that was actually like taken out. So it wasn't just like skin, it was like multiple layers. It was literally like a caved in hole. So this side is the bad side. Till this day, like, it doesn't hurt to touch unless I press really hard, then it kind of like feels a little painful. But the worst part is that when I wear jeans or when I wear anything, just like when I went to the last track day, I kind of like suffered through it, but when I wore the full suit, it was extremely painful, because anything that's kind of like tight and that rubs on it is extremely painful. It's definitely not healed yet, so my right side is the bad side. So most of the reason why I wear even back then when I used to wear ripped jeans, they weren't like this ripped, that crazy. It had like little holes and stuff like that, but like I made those bigger just so I'm comfortable riding, because honestly, the most important thing to me is to be comfortable riding, because when I'm uncomfortable, I don't ride as good, because I'm focused on all these other things that are making me uncomfortable, if that makes sense. All the road rash is good, like my shoulder, my elbows are good. I think I had something around here, I don't even remember. Maybe like here, I don't know. It's all honestly like mainly gone. The only bad things that are left are my knees and my back, because my entire back pretty much was road rash. It was horrible, but like it's good now. It's not that uncomfortable, but like for the most part, I'm healed up, so that's good. My hip is good, and sometimes it bothers me every now and then when I walk too much or when I work out. My thumb, if you guys can't see, this side I can bend it all the way. This is as far as I can go. I did physical therapy, I did all that stuff, and honestly it didn't help much. I still can't bend it all the way. It's not bad. Physical therapy made it not painful, if that makes sense. Like back then when I used to press like this, it's very painful, and I still can't bend. Now I can't bend that far, but it's not painful, so it's whatever. Another thing is pretty much telling you guys my plans and what's been going on with the V4R, and I don't know if I want to mention how much I spent. Let me know in the comments if you guys want to know. Like, I can give you like kind of a rough breakdown of how much money I've spent and all the parts that went on the V4. Might do that in a future video, but let me know in the comments if you guys would want to see that. For the most part, most of the stuff I bought and ordered are already on the bike. There's literally over like 20-25 parts already on it. Ever since we started the build, I still have a few right here that I can't put on because, all right, let's explain. This ring nut from Evotech, which goes right here on this triple tree clamp, and this design right here is a very specific design and is different than the OEM piece. So the boys at the shop are ordering the new piece so we can, you know, install this safely without damaging it, because all these parts are pretty expensive and we don't want them to get ruined. Looks really cool. I'm excited to see how this is gonna look on the bike. Of course, I have reservoirs, which took me forever to get. Reservoirs are usually one of the first things I do on the bike just because it makes it look so much better, like way more premium and high quality, and plus it's right there in front of you when you're riding, so I think it makes a difference. And usually when I do like an oil flush or change my fluids, which I tend to do somewhat regularly, I stay on top of that. As soon as I do that, usually I just replace the reservoirs because these look much better, and there is quite a few of them. Clutch, oh, this is the brake, this is the clutch, and this is the rear brake. The problem why it took me a sec is because they were literally sold out everywhere, or at least this specific design that I was looking for was literally sold out everywhere. Also got this nice full 6 carbon fiber rear brake reservoir holder mount type of thing. So the reservoir is going to go right here. So that is going to go on when the reservoirs go on. I'm kind of waiting to get that piece, or that kind of like Ducati tool for the ring nut, so I can do all of that stuff at the same time, because I don't want to go there just for the reservoirs and go back there again for the triple tree and the ring nut. I have this little also like accessory type of thing. They're like frame plugs with carbon fiber, so it's like a carbon fiber frame plug. I think that's gonna look pretty clean too, but I might not put it on because one of the carbon pieces that I have on the frame are kind of like in the way. So what we're gonna have to do is either shave these frame plugs down, or we're gonna have to pretty much take off the carbon fiber frame covers, install these, and then put the covers kind of like over them, so it's gonna like, they're gonna like be like more staggered than perfect fit, if that makes sense. Still have a lot of parts that I need to buy for the V4. I need like, by the way, I'm not sponsored by anyone, so every single part you see that I buy on any of my bikes I pay for completely by myself. So a like and a subscribe would be really much appreciated, because it will help out the channel and it'll allow me to buy more parts and bikes for your enjoyment. I think I need like another $8,000 in parts to complete the V4R build. I still need the sides right here in carbon fiber. I'm still getting a custom seat. The sides are going to be custom too. I'm not going to spoil it too much. The belly is going to be in carbon fiber, and it's going to be a little different too. Carbon fiber wheels. I think just these alone are over $6,000. So you guys get the point. Parts are really expensive for this bike. A lot of people have been asking me about what is my next bike going to be, and let me give you guys 3 options. Hopefully one of these 3 bikes is what I'm getting next. Let's start from the bottom, so the one that I'm least likely to get. That would be the RSV4 1100 factory, preferably like the newer model. Most likely, if I would get that one, I wouldn't get the older one, but the Aprilia, mainly because of the way they sound. Honestly, I think they are, if not the, then one of the best sounding bikes on the market. What I'm more likely to get is a Honda Fireblade Triple RSP. Yeah, it's a long name, but honestly, I'm not a big fan of Honda in general, but that bike is just, it's pretty nice. Let's just say that. It's pretty mint, and I would definitely see myself, actually I don't see myself on one, but like I would like to own one. It's a nice bike that looks good and is pretty fast too, so I wouldn't mind that bike either. But we have in the first position, what I'm most likely would want to get or planning on getting is either an S1000RR or preferably an M1000RR. Now I say preferably this or that, because honestly I'm a very like go with the flow type of guy. I was not planning to get a V4R, by the way. It totally happened not by chance. I did a lot to get this bike, but I was just looking for a V4. I wasn't even like ready then. I was just like browsing around, and then I came across a couple V4R deals, and I was like, damn, you know what? I don't know. I kind of started thinking about it and got stuck in my head, and I just sent it. Long story short. Same thing with these bikes, honestly. Like preferably, my first best option, the bike that I actually would want to have, is an M1000RR. Now, is that a great daily bike? Probably not, because it's another $40,000 bike. It's pretty expensive. So definitely wouldn't be the best daily, and S1000RR would be a better daily, because that's kind of like my intention with the BMW, because it cruise control, it's a very smooth bike. I've ridden most of them. Amazing like performance. It's a super easy bike to ride, even way easier than the R1M. So it's just, you know, a nice chill bike to daily, heated grips, all that good stuff. But if you guys know me, the bike that would fit my garage and would go with the vibe is an M1000RR. I wanted to answer this question because a lot of people are asking me like, what's going to be your next bike? What are you going to get? Blah, blah, blah. Let me tell you guys, it's not going to be for a little while unless I come across like a really crazy deal on an M1000, then I will send it. But till then, I'm not going to go out of my way to try to get one right now, because I'm not even done finishing the build with the V4R. So those are the questions that stuck out to me the most. Is like people wanted to know about the V4, like my build plans for it. People are suggesting stuff to do, you know, what bike am I going to be getting next and all that stuff, and my injuries. I think those are the questions that I get the most, besides what do I do for a living, which I answered in a lot of my Q&As before. If you guys want to check those videos out, feel free to check them. But let me know in the comments if you guys have any more questions that would like me to answer. And next video is definitely going to be back on the bike. I kind of enjoy these videos because I feel like I get to talk to you guys like one-on-one. I feel more connected to you guys because I can pretty much talk and I'm not just focused on the ride and stuff like that. So let me know again if you guys have any other questions that I can answer in a future video that I'm going to do similar to this. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know these videos are like slower and they don't do as good as my other videos, but if you did enjoy, and if you made it to the end, you're an MVP. Comment if you made it till the end of this video. But you guys are amazing. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. Like, subscribe, support if you enjoyed, and if you didn't, I'm sorry. Next video is going to be much better. Peace out. Right, safe guys.